In today's episode of Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America, a unique shared living program provides independence for people with disabilities.
I think what we've created is more of a lifestyle opportunity.
Our community roundtable explores what it takes for artists to succeed.
Every artist, every single one of us, has to run ourselves as a business.
Aaron's Corner introduces us to a radio station where the mission means as much as the music. Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America, award-winning TV show with your hosts, Diane Strand and Scott Strand, the co-founders of JDS Studio and nonprofit JDS Creative Academy, bringing together award-winning programming with education and training. This cross-collaborative production brings you impactful stories, creative voices, and good-to-know Southern California information you need to know. Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America starts now.
Welcome to Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America, and Happy New Year 2026. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Great. Well, let's go. The start of the new year is always a good time to celebrate renewal and new beginnings.
One place that has undergone a major revitalization is Southern California's largest natural lake. Thanks to some specialized high tech, it has a whole new look. Here's more.
Lake Elsinore, located east of the Santa Ana Mountains, has always been an impactful part of the region's landscape. It gave sustenance to the area's earliest known inhabitants, the Luiseno Indians, and later to American settlers. Over the centuries, residents and visitors alike flocked to the lake to enjoy a variety of recreation activities. But in recent years, this 3,000-acre lake developed issues that kept people away.
The most common thing we hear is the lake's awful. And then my next question to them is, well, when's the last time you've been out here? And they'll tell me, oh, I was there 10 years ago and it was green. Lake Elsinore is a very complex lake. In the 1980s, it actually flooded. So the city and its regional partners and the Army Corps of Engineers installed the levee system.
While the levee system prevents floods, it also makes the lake shallower. This lack of depth, combined with increased climate temperatures, create ideal conditions for algae overgrowth, which diminishes the lake's oxygen.
It wasn't until August of 2023 that our city council said enough's enough, and they passed our first lake management plan.
The city contracted with high-tech company Moliere Inc. Their nano-bubble aeration system injects long-lasting microscopic bubbles into the water, supplying oxygen to plants and animals and mitigating algae growth.
We are injecting just about 5,500 pounds of oxygen in the lake each day. The air we breathe is about 22% oxygen. This is injecting almost 90% oxygen right into the lake, and it's helping the lake heal itself naturally. And this is the first time that Moliere as a company has put their equipment on a barge. And that was very intentional. We wanted the public to see that we're doing something with the lake, visually see that every single day that we are investing in this community and into this lake. The barges allow us to have flexibility, but if we want to move it to another location, we have that flexibility in 5 years. This is not a temporary fix, this is permanent. These barges are intended to be here at all times. They run 24/7.
A safe algicide and special clay that absorbs phosphorus, algae's main food source, are also part of the cleanup protocol. The result is a complete transformation of this once green lake.
I challenge people to come out to Lake Elsinore today because it's drastically different. The lake is clear, the water is beautiful, it is safe. With the improvement in water, we're seeing an improvement in recreation. We've got boating, we've got fishing, we've got stand-up paddleboarders that come out every morning, kayakers in the evening. This past August, we had our first Dream Extreme sailing regatta. We're seeing the best fishermen we've had in 30 years. In addition to that, we've seen drastic increases into our bird population. So it's not only been for recreation, the water's improved, it's improved the entire ecosystem here in Lake Elsinore.
Lake Elsinore's turnaround proves that with vision and innovation, even long-standing challenges can become lasting successes.
A new year means new laws. Here in California, while we can't cover all the state's legislation in this Need to Know segment, we can give you some of the highlights.
SB 627, also known as the No Secret Police Act, went into effect on January 1st. It prohibits local and federal law enforcement officers from covering their faces to hide their identities. However, enforcement of the law is on hold while it's being challenged by the U.S. Department of Justice.
What once was science fiction is not only here, it needs to be regulated. SB 53, the Transparency and Frontier Artificial Intelligence Act, protects whistleblowers who raise concerns over catastrophic risks caused by their employers' AI activities. Over 50 hospitals across California have closed their maternity wards due to costs and labor shortages. This leaves many pregnant women in a maternity care desert. The new Freedom to Birth Act streamlines licensing requirements for their alternative birthing centers, providing more maternity care choices.
Cat owners, take note. Declawing paws for non-medical reasons is now banned in California. Veterinarians who perform the procedure could lose their license. Grocery stores can now no longer sell those thick plastic bags to their customers. Recycled paper bags are still available for purchase, or you can bring your own bags from home.
And finally, happy news for California renters. Landlords must provide refrigerators and stoves in rental properties, and these appliances need to be in good working order. If you want to learn more about these laws and other recent state legislation, go to our website, spiritofinnovation.org.
In California, roughly 500,000 people with developmental disabilities are clients of the regional center system. Of those, less than 5 to 6% live independently. But now, a new unique program vendored with Inland Regional Center provides an alternative option for those looking for more autonomy. Have a look.
The Homies program, born out of the desire to create independence options for individuals with disabilities, designed a way to pair those with disabilities, the Homies, with neurotypical supportive roommates.
Homies is a little bit different than, say, a group home or other agencies. In the group home model, it's more placement driven. I think what a lot of families and a lot of individuals are looking for is just more choice and more autonomy in their decision making of where they're living and who they're living with, and then who they're getting support from.
The program offers a wide range of support for both the homie and the supportive roommate to ensure that the pairings are a good fit for all.
We simplify the program into 2 questions, right? Which is, where do you want to live and who do you want to live with? And a lot of people with disabilities, if you allow them to live where they want, with who they want, a lot of the other things in life are a little bit easier to accomplish. We've got a team that's dedicated to the individual with disability, and we've got a team that's dedicated to the supportive roommates and onboarding them, because it's a journey for both parties. If we can help understand you as a person better, it makes the matchmaking process to finding that perfect roommate for you a lot easier.
The program helps the homie and the supportive roommate from helping find their new living place to financial support for the roommate and homie. A program like this is a chance to make a life-changing impact for all involved.
I think what we've created is more of a lifestyle opportunity for our supportive roommates, where they can earn a really good income, but also have the freedom and flexibility to maybe go do something during the day while the homie's at their job. The best supportive roommates that have come into our program have never asked about a financial component to this. They would actually do it without the money.
While being a supportive roommate is no small undertaking, it's not as daunting as one may think.
If you are looking to join the program as a supportive roommate, my biggest advice would be to take a step back and just evaluate your lifestyle and think about what routines do you already do for yourself and what are things that are healthy habits that you do for yourself, because really all those things that you do to set yourself up for success are the things that that individual you're supporting is wanting to do. I would say my roommate has moderate support needs, and it's mainly in that structure and routine area of support. A lot of the structure and what their program looks like is prompts and reminders in getting up for the morning at a good time, taking their medication, making sure they eat all of their meals throughout the day and their healthy meals that they're eating, and also giving them that decompressed time after work and checking in with them on how their day was. So it really is a very typical roommate scenario in that sense.
Programs like Homies are demonstrating that independence looks different for everyone, and that with a little support, the possibilities are endless.
The Homies program really does some amazing work, and it's incredible to hear that these individuals are getting opportunities to lead independent lives.
Now it's time for our Community Roundtable. This month we explore how artists can turn their work into a successful business. Joining us at the roundtable is Stacia Deutsch, a New York Times best-selling author of more than 400 books and the co-founder of the nonprofit Temecula Valley Writers and Illustrators.
Also joining us is Joanna Pearl, an award-winning international singer-songwriter and the founder of the clothing line Authentically Me Company and the nonprofit Make Music Temecula. Let's check it out. Welcome back to the Community Roundtable. Today we are talking about something that I am passionate about, the arts. And we have two great artists with us that we're going to get started with right away. Stacia, let's talk a little bit about how you look at the arts as a business.
I write children's books. I see everything I do as part of my business. I created an LLC, Stacia Deutsch Publishing. So when I'm writing a book, I also have to pay taxes on what I'm earning for it. I also have to promote it and get out there and let people know that I've written a book and where to find it and how much it costs. I started a nonprofit here in Temecula, California for writers and artists, and part of what we're trying to do is to teach people that every artist, every single one of us, has to run ourselves as a business. And it's a lot of work, but there is a lot of joy in it too.
It is, and that's why I call it the creativepreneur. And someone who I know does that phenomenally in promoting themselves is you, Joanna. So how do you look at your music and look at that as a business?
Well, I didn't in the beginning, and that was a big problem. So I learned along the way it's music, business. It's not separated. In doing the creative stuff of the writing of the songs and figuring out what direction that's going to go into, there's so many creative avenues that come off of that. So the album's called Authentically Me. It's about learning to live and laugh and love, learn to be you, right? And from that, we made a clothing line called Authentically Me. There's that, and then I have the nonprofit that we made during COVID. And it's grown into such a beautiful thing where we give out instruments. We didn't have choir. Like, it was a financially, hardship for the school. So I've just never wanted my community to not have music.
Well, I know for our artists, a lot of times it's hard to put a value on the work you do, especially when you're new or starting out. What would you say was the best advice, or how did you learn to create value in the work you do and ask for that?
I think that is something every creative goes through. Is, for one, we create, we're trying to heal. It's a journey, and once you go inside and you're doing the work inside,
find your self-worth.
Exactly, and then you can put a price tag on that.
I think it's really hard. I mean, as a writer, how many people come to me and they say, can you help me with this? Or I want a children's book for my kid's birthday. Can you help me with that? But there comes a place where I have to say, okay, I don't have another job. This is my only job. So I'm going to need to figure out how to make a salary out of that.
So how, even as a creative, do we roll with those flows and reinvent and re-educate ourselves?
I came into a time when Napster was starting, right? So I didn't really know the record industry, right? But now you have the social media, so you have to become an extension of your brand. I mean, we're always going to have to reinvent ourselves, thank God, because how boring would it be? We're creative. That's what we do. We show other people how to evolve.
Well, what advice would you give younger artists or someone starting out in your fields to help them now?
Sitting in your chair and doing the creative process of writing is by far the hardest. And promotion and all these kind of things all come together. Find people who are doing what you are doing.
For the business side of things, stay disciplined. So you're learning, but stay disciplined and stay hungry.
Thank you both for being here. This has been a wonderful topic, talking about community, creativity, and how the arts can impact that. If you are a business, you need more creativity. And if you're a creative, we need that structure and we need that guidance. So till the next time on the round table, get creative.
All of us here at JDS Creative Academy are proud to partner with 102.5 The Vine FM to bring listeners a weekly radio broadcast, which features our job training program participants. And this month, SOI team member Aaron Porras shines a light on 102.5 The Vine to showcase how the radio station supports the community in many ways.
While many may listen to 102.5 The Vine FM on their way to work every morning, they probably know little about how the local radio station began.
It started in a conference room at Cornerstone Church in Hemet. And they were looking for a way to be able to do ministry beyond the walls of the church. It took a while for the radio station to actually go on air, but it did finally in the spring of 2018.
As a nonprofit radio station, 102.5 Divine FM relies heavily on partnerships and donations.
When businesses or nonprofits or schools in the community partner with us, generally it means that they are on board with our mission. They also get something in return. So if they make a donation to us, it is tax deductible for them, and we're giving them marketing for it. This is going to be our 5th year doing the annual diaper drive. It's in the spring, and we'll have 5 or 6 stops at different businesses throughout the community. Last year was our biggest drive, and we collected almost 10,000 diapers. Another thing that we do in October is called Socktober, and socks are the #1 requested item from homeless shelters in the area. And because you can't go to Goodwill and get dirty socks or underwear, we know that there is a need for that.
We love Southwest Riverside County. This is our home. And as a radio station, if we can come together with the community and help create those mechanisms that will benefit the community, we really think that that's what a good steward should be doing.
JDS Creative Academy is also one of the many partners. Participants in their video and audio production job training program produce a daily local news broadcast.
We say at the beginning of the broadcast that the news is written, produced, and voiced and edited by adults with developmental disabilities. We're proud of that. There's not a lot of radio stations that air this content. To us, it's really important because of the opportunities that it provides, and it also gives our listeners some really important information. It's such a unique partnership, and it's such a unique newscast that there's only a few places that could do this and do this right. And so we're so thankful to be able to partner with JDS Creative Academy because they really know what skills are needed in this marketplace, and we're thankful that they're able to train in this area.
Both the Vine and JDS Creative Academy appreciate the opportunity to work together as partners, as well as help each other as nonprofits.
Thank you to Chris and Jennifer for being a part of that segment. We love partnering with you. Great work, Aaron.
2026 is proving to be an innovative year for us, and we have so many incredible things in store, including our 10th year DigiFest celebration on April 24th, 25th, and 26th here at JDS Studio in Temecula, California. Plus, our Arts Across America initiative is making big moves and ready to take you to the next level. Coming up next is our 3-day virtual confidence and creativity event on February 4th, 5th, and 6th.
DigiFest, the 3-day multimedia event that's so much more than a film festival, is celebrating a decade of digital evolution. Join us at JDS Studio in Temecula, California on April 24th, 25th, and 26th for 3 days of connection, creativity, and innovation. We will have an exciting roster of industry professionals and guest speakers who are sure to inspire you with their knowledge and expertise. Also, DigiFest's interactive, informative workshops and presentations will have you feeling inspired and ready to embark on your next creative endeavor. Don't miss your chance to be a part of DigiFest's history. The late deadline to submit your digital masterpieces is March 8th. Driven by the success of DigiFest and their highly impactful Creative Academy nonprofit, Diane and Scott Strand took things a step further when they launched Arts Across America in 2025. Arts Across America is committed to showing people how the arts can make life and business better. Creativity, education, and business go hand in hand. Founders and business coaches Diane and Scott Strand are here to help entrepreneurs use the tools of the arts to grow their business and leverage market opportunities. If you're someone that wants to make a lasting impact with your business and see the arts as a path to do it, then Arts Across America can help guide you to success.
It definitely is going to be a great year. But before we dropped the ball on 2025, we finished with an incredible winter showcase. Our musical theater program did a phenomenal job with Frozen Jr., and we loved seeing all our visual, performing, and digital arts classes shine. Now spring classes are right around the corner. Take a look at what to expect.
Coming up at JDS Creative Academy, tap into your creative side with our spring classes. Virtual script writing, strengthening your skills as a storyteller. Backstage production, discover the backstage sets, costumes, props, and more. Filmmaking with director Pride Pierce. Bring your story to the big screen. Join our musical theater program for our upcoming production of Guys and Dolls, and learn the craft of acting youth, teens, and adults. Visit jdscreativeacademy.org to register today.
Before we go full stream ahead into 2026, let's take a moment to reflect on all of the other incredible things we accomplished in 2025. Have a look at our JDS Year in Review.
2025 was a remarkable year of creativity and growth at JDS Studio. Hundreds of students from Temecula Valley High School District got a first-hand look at what's possible through the arts. Their field trip visit to our studio and volunteering for community service provides opportunities that inspire, drive creativity, teach teamwork, and grow confidence. JDS Studio was honored to receive the Bronze Business of the Year Award from the Temecula Valley Chamber of Commerce this past March. Our signature event, DigiFest Temecula, returned for its 9th incredible year, and it was bigger and better than ever. From a star-studded lineup of keynote speakers to interactive workshops and live music, DigiFest brought together creative talent from around the world for an unforgettable 3-day celebration of digital arts and innovation. And the fun didn't stop there. Our Haunted Studio fundraiser took audiences down the rabbit hole with an Alice in Underland themed haunt, raising vital funds for scholarships. 2025 also marked new creative horizons for the co-founders Diane and Scott Strand, with the launch of Arts Across America, empowering budding creativepreneurs to turn passion into profit. This mission launched a biannual 3-day confidence and creativity event, a 3-day virtual live summit, and masterclasses that inspire attendees to sharpen their voice, make bold moves, and ignite their vision. Back home at JDS Studio, students in our spring and fall classes shined bright, from script writing and filmmaking to musical theater and backstage production, with stunning performances of Disney's Aladdin Jr. and Frozen Jr. To commemorate a decade of creativity, DigiFest's 10-year celebration tour hit the road with stops to San Diego at BizCon and Hollywood Top Talent event. 2025 was an amazing, successful year filled with innovation, inspiration, and inclusion. Here's to 2026, a year of even more creativity, connection, and community at JDS Creative Academy.
As we get ready to wrap up, we want to remind you to follow us on social media and subscribe to our hashtag JDSFamily newsletter. It'll keep you in the know about everything that's happening in the world of creativity and here at JDS Studio.
You can find us on YouTube and on our website. We are streaming nationally and broadcasting throughout Southern California on ABC and local regional channels.
Please also check out our training participants with their TV shows and radio broadcast and the podcast SOI Talk. Well, you know with who. That guy right there, Scott Strand.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time with a new Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America.
Well, let's take a moment first to check out this month's social media art appreciation of music.
I'm going to sing the first 8 bars, and then I'm going to hold up a card with lyrics to fill the next 8 bars.
I heard the news just yesterday. Heard you found somebody to take you away. I don't know what to do. I heard your case, heard you crying, please. Don't look my way for no sympathy.
Well, that's it for this episode.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time,
SOI out.